but not as strong as before with the 7 HP shield. Now it's just 2 taps to the general area of the head or the shoulder. And well, Blackbear have like really bad guns, but his bulletproof shield can prove crucial to a 1 versus 1 in the round. And now the round started and Blackbear has already lost one of his bulletproof shields. Can we get like where he is? Is he taking the first engagement? Seems like they're
trying the first one. With 3 people in on 1 window.
Are they trying to rush? Are they rushing?
Doesn't look like it. They're holding the mirror window. They're not doing anything. I'm seeing very less. Oh no! That's a nice peek from.
Nice shot from mirror. Like the fourth man didn't even get a player.
Sorry.
Well, with how like the team is stacked into just 1 window, I don't think this is looking good for Team SSD right now. Players outside trying to get a hold of the mirror's location, and with 1 player and immediately jumps out. The ace with no diffuser just have no confidence in taking the site and just went right back out. If they are trying to do a rush or a quick entry, I think they have to get a bit of vertical control onto mirror spot, which you can open from library, like between the center. And now the ace goes in without the diffuser. They should have gave
proning that under the full table.
Proning behind the table is not gonna do that much.
I don't think he knows though. Oh, that actually worked out. That actually worked out.
A quick flick onto the mirror's head. Now,
oh, there he comes a team kill.
Here. Well, looks like Ace doesn't like EMP planting the bomb. Oh, planting the diffuser. Sorry, this is
clutch
really
situation for the Valkyrie. Can he get them both?
And
the diffuser is actually pretty. Oh, this might kill 2. And now in the 1v1,
the first,
look at the
and
HP.
now 1v1, 20 seconds.
Oh, that's really close.
Oh, that's a close one. I mean, Team PDF looks really good from the start, but well, I think like the ace shot onto mirror was really crucial. I think mirror should have held the mirror window for a bit longer before, well, going full aggro and just throwing nitro out of the window. But a win is a win to Team PDF, and now we're on to round number 3, where they will try to attempt the same site again. This time with Bandit. I mean, Bandit is not really good for this site. I don't see like maybe it can protect the mirror spot for a bit, but with EMP still on the other side, you're gonna need more than just a Bandit. You're gonna need like Jaeger or just something to get rid of those EMP grenades before they actually reach mirror's window. And now we also have a Finka pick on the other side. Finka's boost can provide 20 more HP to the attackers and also helps to maintain the recoil of the guns. But, well, Finka's boost doesn't really help with frost mats, like it doesn't help you to get out of frost mats. It only helps if it's like a natural DBNO with guns. And also can we focus on the Valkyrie for a bit? Like, I want to see where the Valkyries are.
Alright, let's take a look at the Valkyrie setup.
Yeah,
we're putting a lot of focus on the second floor. Pretty standard,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah, standard.
But the thing is, not SSD isn't actually putting a lot of focus on vertical play. They are just
like a horizontal push.
Floor.
If they're trying to open up the floorboard, like, they should get the one next to the game's lounge window. And also, like, the previous round, I feel like they brought Valkyrie, which is good. You have info, but was there like a Valcam in the actual site?
Bomb located by attackers.
Or like anything that could have actually provided information in the site, because not every single person is in the site, and you sometimes need info when like the site just got rushed. And now we're seeing Team SSD doing it. Droning with, well, it's pings. I don't know why, because with the new addition in year 5 season, I think it's season 4, you can now see ping your opponents without them actually knowing that you pinged them, which really helps to save the drone economy. Now we have 3 drones already taking out the first minute with no actual push coming from the players.
Only a little bit of damage on the bandit, but I really didn't see that engagement going anywhere. There's still... Alright, we're at least seeing some activity with the drones on the second floor, and they're trying to contest library.
Yeah. Can we get a look on the library hall shield? I think Frost is like that shield is a really good placement. Yeah, Frost set on that. But oh no, the Frost way too aggressive.
Right, now they're putting the biggest threat on the second floor.
Yeah, with like power spots. You're supposed to only hold them, like you just hold the spot and let them use their utility to
this
try
bandit's
to
in trouble.
force
This
you out
region
of
is
the
in trouble.
location. Wait, that's a smoke grenade.
That's
Why
not
are they
gonna do
trying to
anything.
throw? Yeah, I
They
think
still haven't taken the
yeah, like the correct way to
Oh, here comes the ace! And
Oh.
there's the kick.
Yup, like, well, the vision was
Right,
just
potential
dead.
library control now, but Valkyrie's gonna take it.
Now it's theoretically 3-on-3, but with the control league
Oh,
settings.
oh,
They don't. Oh, the finger
you got
clutch. I think Valkyrie should fall back. It's like, well, too late.
Valkyrie's
Now it's a 1 versus 4. Can
looks
the mirror?
really good for SSD.
Yep.
Dropping into AR.
The Yana with
complete
her
second floor
infinite
control.
drones. Yeah. Now everything.
Pretty much unwinnable. Yep.
Finger got caused by the frost trap, but it doesn't matter as Ace
Really
frags
doesn't
out
matter in this
against
point.
the mirror.
Pretty unwinnable for Mira there. When you're stuck in the connector and you're getting pincered from both sides. And the
Yep.
second floor is pretty impossible.
Like
SSD
a
actually
thing I
doing
find-
really good despite,
Yeah.
honestly,
Despite
unorganized
like
play.
the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit chaotic. I feel like if there's a 5-man stack just rushing through and you don't have like the best timing for it, you get overwhelmed. And now we look for Team PDF going back to the second floor after 3 rounds. A one site is now back,
Here comes the visual.
available again. Yeah, you can play it again.
The visual pick.
A visual pick. Pretty
Probably just hear the
good.
frag. If you look at the
Yeah,
scoreboard, it's pretty unbalanced.
Yeah.
So it makes
God
sense
fraggers
for the
and-
God Fragger
bombs
to
from being defused by attackers.
Yep.
to
Like
pick
vigil,
a frag
vigil
operator.
and mute are like a pretty good combo.
Back to the
because
second
they-
floor now.
Yeah. Vigil and mute both blocks intel into a specific region with Vigil's main ability being able to not let drones know Vigil's exact location, but only offering a white animation to nearby drones that's in the same level or above Vigil's location. So if the mute jammers are placed very nice, they'll make the players to face up every single corner, meaning they can't drone, they have to use their actual heads to peek into every corner, which can net some really sneaky kills for
Especially for the
the
visual.
defenders. Yeah, we're now seeing the same identical library hold this time, and let's see how Team SSD takes this one.
Nothing special about that, pretty standard, but extremely effective. The fact that the Valkyrie and the Frost could actually hold library against free players for so long is actually quite impressive by itself. You don't usually see teams putting free players onto library instantly.
2 minutes 30. Can we get a focus on Sophia? I think they're doing a elaborate push from they're doing
She
a
got
elaborate
stairs.
push. Ooh, the sneaky plays.
Oh,
Ooh, with the silencer, this is going to be cute.
she has been
I
running
mean,
this
with-
for a while now.
Yeah, but like, why is no one in the defenders like watching
I'm
cams?
sure no one's like that. Oh,
Yeah.
Mute got
the
caught
mute
by
goes
the...
aggressive and got fragged out.
Okay, the visual's
Yeah, I
going
feel
back to
like
contest.
someone from the defender side should have watched cams to like a certain extent.
They really
Because,
didn't
like,
catch
yeah.
that. They really didn't catch the Finka and the Zofia coming.
Yeah, because like, okay, shot the default cam again, and like,
Now we've got some decent contest. And the vigil is actually getting the break off.
Yep, now they're looking to execute, I think.
Bomb located
Oh.
by attackers.
It's fine
I didn't
now.
even notice the vigil
Seems
just
fine
getting
now.
the 2 kill on Finka
Yes.
and Sophia, and now it's only a self push for now.
They pushed the defenders all back to site, but it seems okay the vigil can't get out again.
Yeah, the vigil got like free control, got back the control of the scenario, so I think they're gonna. Vigil can do another run. just go back to first floor, and
The
there
Vigil's
he is
actually
getting a
just
back
fragging.
frag. Yup, a frag god.
3K
Going to
already.
first floor and sniping a player on lobby wall, and now he's just rotating again back to Solar. Like this is a great time like players on Team SSD actually got rotate thrown, so EMP don't have to peek every single stairs and hold them for like
Now the
a
Vigil's
few-
actually just
Yeah,
running
the-
around.
yeah,
Diana's
with 30
probably gonna
seconds
get us
left, I
some
think.
info. Not much. Oh, swap for Legion. Oh, the pre-fires aren't working.
but
Actually
rushing
gets
is
a frag.
really work. Now EMP facing off
That's
with
a
the mirror
2v2.
window. I don't think he will be picking.
Oh, the Vigil gets another frag.
Vigil with the quad. Will Vigil
Can he get the ace?
First ace of the
15
day,
seconds left.
baby. 15
Here it
seconds
comes. I
left
can
with
see
no
it. The Yana's
diffuser
walking
control.
right into it. The Yana's. Oh, that's so. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Can he win this? 4 seconds. She just has to run. Oh, that's like.
Mirror should just like
1
find
second
a bit
left
too,
on
yeah.
the timer.
Yeah, should have just hit on the, like the soft wall side, like yeah, on the left right now,
Honestly,
Yeah.
she could have hit in the corner on the door
Yeah.
frame and she would have survived probably.
or just prone the floor because Yana's just
Really
pre-firing
close
the
round, but they were
headshot
really
space.
relying on the Vigil on those frags.
Yep, Vigil with the hero play, but still not able to pull the round in, and they're trying to redo the office side again. Siege is a
3-1.
game, yeah. Siege is a game about momentum where, you know, there's no like economic difference like games in CS:GO where you say, oh, we're just equal, we're losing this round, it's fine. Every single round of this is the same. They get the same setup chance. They get everything identically. So losing, well, the 3 sides in a row
Everything is high stakes, honestly, in this game.
yeah, and it's like a serious morale
Defenders,
deepens
protect
for
your bombs from
Team
being
PDF.
defused by attackers.
If that Vigil got the ace, I think it would be way better for
Yeah,
PDF as a
I
whole.
feel like even with, well, Vigil carrying, everyone would feel a lot more confident to take some more aggressive pushes and get some kills. Now we're seeing a near identical setup by Team PDF, still not changing the mirror away, which I feel like they should
Bomb
change it
located
by
by
like,
attackers.
the ace from round 2 already, well, mechanically does the job of clearing the
10
first
seconds left.
before entering the windows, so I feel like they should just
5
pick it,
seconds left.
6 pick it away or something. Like, the players are still gonna look down.
Attackers are
Here
Comes
heading
the
out.
the
spawn peak.
If the Vigil spawn peek and the quad player from last round get another
If he
early
gets this,
first
it will
kill.
be an amazing advantage. Oh! That's a nice shot from the Yana.
On the new G36 with the new recoil system being easier, might have helped that spawn peak.
I'm really not
anti-spawn
expecting this. Honestly, the current scoreline, I'm really not expecting
Yeah,
this.
when we walked into this, we're like,
I
We're
was
not
pretty
really
sure
confident.
PDF with their organized setups and their plays, I really thought they had
also
the
like
advantage.
the stats of the players in general. I mean, the Vigil is, well, the only one standing out right now. The rest of the Team PDF really needs to, well, step up also to actually drag them over the finish line.
If you see the scoreboard right now, actually most of them, like if not all of them actually, they have a pretty poor kill death ratio.
Yeah, but looking on Team SSD, pretty spread evenly.
Yeah,
Attackers
except for
drop
the
the diffuser.
Finka, and the
Attackers
Finka
drop
actually
the
came in
diffuser.
clutch a couple times for the Zofia.
Yeah, the down.
Right,
now
actually,
with
early entry from the ace. They have complete library control.
The ace didn't even take it from library. It just went in library.
The
cleared
Frost actually
Frost
got
ban,
one
just
pick,
kept-
which is huge.
Yeah, the Frost got 1 pick, but now it's known by the defenders. Dropped out, I think the Frost should have. Like, one thing we're not seeing from like, Team SSD is the maze, but as I say it, oh, that's the ace. Oh, that was the
That's a
Yama.
nice pre-fire from the ace.
Yeah, nice pre-fire for the ace. The Frost shouldn't have peaked. I feel
But
like
this is a potential flank from the Pulse. Oh, he's not looking behind him. But he actually got the pick. He actually got it. This is a huge. This huge.
Bomb diffuser.
how did he
There
get
is
that kill?
one more. There is one more.
Like, I have to ask one thing. How does no one on the attacker side have a drone like
Attackers
in
behind.
general area?
No one was watching behind. And there,
Yeah, look at the drone number 7-2. There are
yo,
7
oh,
already
a res from the Echo. Oh, not the Echo.
deployed.
Now
And
Yana's
Yana
actually
tried
pretty
to counter
stuck.
it. Yeah, with the previous clutch, can she do it again?
That's a very nice try, but he got both sides. There's a lot
The
of pressure.
powers with like the triple kill with the Black Ice shotgun really came in clutch.
Mechanically speaking, honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with how they're playing, but it's just that their fragger, their Vigil or their Valkyrie, he's standing up way too much. Honestly, the
Yeah,
Frost
like-
can hold its own against 3 players.
Yep, just need more patience, I think.
Was this round winnable for SSD? Pretty sure it was. They got like 2 picks. They got 1 pick off the bat with the spawn peeker, and they got another
Yeah.
pick at library, and they had complete library control, but somehow the Frost who got down got res, and it became a 3v2, and it was just...
Yeah. I mean, maybe the Pro League settings with the players not knowing the scores really changed the way they play.
Attackers need
And
to
also,
locate and
like,
defuse
I want to
as many
say
bombs as
Yana
they
is not
can.
using her nades. There's literally no, like,
Attackers have located a bomb.
bulletproof gadget except the shield on the side of the PDF. I feel like Yana should have actually used her grenades more aggressively and try to net some kills onto the Frost, who have been playing on the piano spot every single time for the second floor defense right now. And also, like, a strange thing is they're not going to basement, which is a pretty popular site back when before the rematch. And now with
10 seconds
the
left
basement
before
even
insertion.
more, like, it's an actual group now at the basement where you can
5 seconds
like
left.
the whole wine cellar place connected to the whole basement. I feel like the basement
Attackers'
site
objective
would
is to
be
defuse
viable,
the bomb.
but I'm not sure
Really
why
left on
they're not only using 2 sites.
To be fair, they probably practiced this map before it was in... They did not practice this map before the rework, because it was not in,
Yeah, I know.
in the map
It's-
pool, so it's
well,
reasonable
it
for
wasn't
them to
the
not
pro
try
league.
it. They can just play standard setups, tried and true, instead of risking it and going to the basement.
Yeah, but with the problem being like the attackers bring the same lineup every single time, like they are gonna get recognized to the same setup pretty quick. They're gonna notice the weaknesses. And now we're looking at another library push. Like after the mistakes of I think it was the second round, like they're now actually taking the library as well before reaching the site.
This
Which really
time, only
helps.
with 1 player though, this time. Unlike the previous
Bomb
time.
is
Oh,
located.
Oh,
Attackers have
the
dropped
ace
the
holds
bomb
the
diffuser.
angle but wasn't like
actually outplayed by the
weaker
Frost. The
than the
Frost actually
Frost,
doing
yeah.
really hot these 2 rounds.
I want to give big props to Mira for actually looking at the default cams and checking on players.
Yes, she actually checked everything.
Yeah,
And
I
someone's
feel like
actually holding this.
they're using their Mira spot. Well, maybe not the library one, but they're definitely putting their intel and their mechanical skills
Attackers
to
have
good
recovered
use.
their diffuser.
Now, Yana
SSD
drops-
actually knows that library is completely clear now, except for this Frost here. They can actually just easily take this library spot, but they're
Yeah.
not taking it.
Again, I want to place heavy emphasis on the lack of ADS or Womai discs on the team PDF, where Yana can just throw her nades onto the spot at the window next to it. But as I say it, Yana gets another kill, and now it's actually doing.
Oh, she's actually trying to use her nades, but she got picked off while she was trying to
Well,
throw
too
it.
late. And now it looks like the Frost and
There is library
Frost
control
is
here.
down.
Oh, it's
and
too
the EDD
bad.
gives
It's
the
too bad.
location away, and the diffuser is dropped. Now this round can be salvaged from Sophia in the actual site, but the site is
Potentially,
empty.
you see there are many roamers, but she does not have the
Every
diffuser.
single player is holding the door.
Oh!
Well,
Okay,
she's
both
careful.
sides are missing a lot of shots, but it's still
Yeah,
okay.
that's a big choke. I mean, with everyone in the Hong Kong
Okay, the
server,
Sophia is
yeah, it should be
actually-
9 ping.
She's actually safe. Okay.
Now with the Capcan with THP in the Harry
The Capcan
Potter,
is probably
can-
dead here.
Yeah.
But she's not pushing it, she's walking into her!
And the Frost with a triple kill on the round.
Right, now that the Vigil is not carrying, we can finally see the other players of Team PDF showing
Yeah.
off. This Frost actually got honestly, it's a pretty easy free case. She had all the info, everyone's walking into her.
Yeah, the Yana didn't cook her grenades enough. I
Alright.
feel like with a
Pretty
quicker
even
flick-
scoreline now.
Yeah, it's a 3-3 swap, and now Team SSD is on the defense.
For the attacking side though, I think SSD did fine.
Yeah.
Although some rounds were honestly
Yeah, the
pretty
first 2
lucky,
rounds were-
pretty lucky, but but they still pulled it off anyway.
Now we're looking at the defense setup for Team SSD. There's a more emphasis on bulletproof gadgets, being the 2 explosive shields of Goyo
Oh,
and
now they dropped
the
it.
Bastro is gone.
They dropped it.
Now it looks
The
like
Thatcher.
more.
The Fetcher pick. Okay, it's pretty crucial. They have an Ash
Yeah.
this time, so it actually has
Bombs from being
plenty
defused by attackers.
of soft destruction. Now that she got buffed with her 3 charges.
But the 3 charges also got a nerf in terms of damage and explosive radius. But the patch notes in year 6 season 1, the explosive radius got from 3.5 meters back to 2 meters, just like Sophia. So now Ash can't just like blindly shoot like a spawn and try to get some heavy damage on
Anybody actually do that?
the.
I never
think,
remember
like,
using the Ash charges to hurt.
10 seconds left.
No, because like for these sites, if you're not doing the part, you can actually try
5
to like
seconds left.
reverse pulse where you just put Ash targets onto the floors and try to get
Attackers
some
are marching out
like
to
people
locate a bomb and
standard
defuse it.
spot, like the half wall where Legion was standing. Like those spots are difficult places for defenders to stand up, stand there. So maybe the Ash charge can explode or reveal the player and get a quick kill. But,
Something
well,
I've noticed in these couple rounds from both defending teams.
there is no vertical
They
play. Like,
also they're bringing a rook.
I mean, the
A lot of them are bringing rook instead of bringing more bulletproof gadgets. They're emphasizing on the they really,
survivability,
yeah.
I think.
I mean, in low rank games, this is pretty crucial when not everybody is hitting those massive headshots. But the fact that the rook is bringing not an MP5 actually, the shotgun.
The shotgun is pretty good in close quarters, but not as good as the British shotgun that everybody knows and hates. If you got shot in the
If
face,
you're not a smoke main.
yeah, if you're not a smoke man, just sitting in the corner and smoking yourself. Well, I'm not going to comment on like the effectiveness of
The Goyo actually
the
getting
rook shotgun,
truly
but the
big.
Goyo is now getting 2 on the frag kills. Like someone should trade like 2 attackers push at the same time. Like even if the Goyo gets 1 kill, the other player can get it back. But we're not seeing this type of teamwork coming from Team BF. Now with the Yang still trying to
Now
get
this
another
is where the shotgun is not
The
actually
shotgun
as
is-
good. She's getting pushed off easily by the Ying.
I feel like even with a P90, which is pretty underrated, like the gun shoots fast and it's pretty decent, but not as good as the MP5 would have worked really well. Now Ying is pretty persistent on this rook kill, slowly rotating. Yup, and now Goyo getting the third kill in a row with no drones being used right now, or like no drones helping Yang or EMP to get out the player. And as I say, Ace gets a kill onto the Goyo.
Another one.
Yep, another one. Feels like the defenders are now way too aggressive because with 40 seconds left, they can all just fall back to the site. 2
Alright.
players left, but
Seems
the
like they
most
don't
two
really know what they
crucial
want to do.
ones. Yeah,
Okay, the
they're
Ella is
panicking.
the Ella's right
Where's
here,
the
and there's
pro?
the free kill. There's no droning.
Where are
They
the
know the
pro?
Ella is there, but they're not trying to
Also,
find
there's
her.
a big point. The default camp of second floor, like the whole lobby default camp wasn't shot out.
And there's
now
an easy
with-
kill.
Yeah,
Really can't do
final
anything
frag.
against that.
Yeah, they even shot out the Solarian default camp. Like this point, you gotta be making sure that you deny every single piece of info the defenders can get on you.
Team SSD is actually winning this defense side with almost no utility put onto the library. And
Yeah,
on the
I
other
feel-
hand, PDF is not contesting it.
Yeah, like PDF, they got the ace, they got the EMP, they can take the wall easily, but they didn't go for it. Like the ace went on to catch roamers. No one actually opened up any walls, and now we're seeing a basement defense, which is something that Team PDF again didn't even attempt, and the Amaru pick for the key fragger of PDF. The
Questionable.
last
This will help them get
Yeah.
library control.
Defenders, protect your bombs
the
from being
key,
defused by
it's like
attackers.
a one-use thing because
Time to armor up.
there is like one niche use of Amaru. They open up the hatch in wine cellar. Amaru drops in, plants the diffuser, and hops right back out. but I don't see that like happening because they're roaming. And Ella with the really slow one taps.
Still one taps.
Yup. I mean, wait.
It
look
is
at
what
the
it
drone
is.
count. Look at the drone.
The drones
count.
are gone. There's only
drones are
2
gone.
drones, 3 drones left. I'm like, no. Actually, 1 drone left.
5 seconds left
They
before
even
insertion.
lost the Twitch drone.
Which really doesn't make sense.
Attackers are
Like,
moving
if
out
you're
to locate a
wondering
bomb
how,
and defuse it.
yeah, if you're wondering how the GUI on the top works, the left number of each gadget is the one that's deployed, and another one is the one that was during the pocket. And now, like, look at Team PDF. Team SSD only brought 1 set of nades. Team PDF got 12 flashbangs.
Deploying the
This
base.
is, well, Siege is not a game where flashbang is used properly, like, you just burn ABS and that's it. So, well, with 12 flashbangs, we're seeing maybe an artificial yang, or something like that. I don't see, like, the 12
Oh my God, that
flashbangs
really
being put to good use, but do you know what they actually put it to
Actually
good
did
use?
it.
The
Actually
Amaru.
did the second.
They
the
actually
second
did it,
floor.
the
Actually
Batman.
completely controlled.
Yep. Oh, not maybe complete, like the...
Now
there's
she's
still one
hunting
roaming
the.
in bathroom.
Alright.
Now, they're hunting. Yeah, can we
It's
just...
Ella, right? It's Ella.
Yeah, Ella with
Oh.
the shotgun.
She didn't clear it.
Oh, the
The
red
Maru
one
didn't
side is
clear.
gonna give it away. Oh, Maru just maybe
The
I
Maru
guess
isn't
it wasn't
clear.
a drone. Yeah, the Maru
A
just
bomb has been located.
walking based on this game sense, I think. Like also shitting
So
power.
focused on
Oh,
this
oh,
floor. The Ella can actually get a pick.
wait, Ella, where are you?
The Ella can get the pick. Here we go.
Ella with
Okay.
the- yeah,
That's the easy
shotgun
pick.
is underrated. And, yeah. The underrated shotgun gets another kill. The shotgun really has a recoil, but it can make frags work.
I mean, she should have gotten that kill anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, earlier even. But
Attackers
because
have
the
located
Amaru
a
was
bomb.
really focusing on that one floor.
Yeah.
Where I really don't think she was responsible for that either. Oh,
Yeah.
there goes the...
I feel like the Amaru should have brought a 2x scope, like it is on the LMG Ghost Burr gun, the G5. Like maybe that 2x scope would have helped her to hit whatever like gadget she's trying to hit. And now we're seeing a standstill for the attackers opening up the halls, but with not enough frags or information to actually do the site execute. This will prove deadly. Like after 40 seconds, like it's the last like 10 or 20 seconds, they just rush in and the defenders
Twitch
get
is in
free
though.
frags. Yep, but Twitch used up both her drones without actually getting any kills. That's like the problem with Twitch. There is no theoretical, there's no absolute value that she can bring. Like every round is different.
Other
One
than
round she can
gone
get like
on it.
2 mirror oxygen cans, and the next round she can get absolutely nothing right now. So now we're just going to the last 20
15
seconds with the
seconds to go.
attackers doing absolutely nothing to help.
The Havana actually
They're going
had
for-
such a nice look. It's like they're not going in at
They should
all.
have pushed, and now it's just 3 kills by effective.
Yeah, they can't do anything. They can't.
can't.
Nice! They got a knife on. The Havana almost killed them. They were holding on so long. The Havana had that hole open and she had half the site cleared. If
It's
they
a
just
shame.
droned the site a little, they could just go in.
Yeah, they should have done something to either create distraction for Thermite to plant or do the execute early. Because standing there for 40 seconds ain't gonna change anything. Team SSD showing their patience and their game sense again, with no aggressive peeks onto any player, that really helped them to secure their man advantage, which is equal, but still when attackers are walking into 2 players holding the same spot, equal man count for attacker and defenders will really net defenders a really big advantage. And now we're seeing the
Well, my
first floor hold again. Yup, with Team
Attackers
SSD
need to
winning 2
locate
rounds in
and
a row,
defuse
meaning they
bombs.
can only pick 2 of the first floor sites. We're seeing a
Attackers have
similar
located a bomb.
lineup from Team PDF and Team SSD in terms of the defense. Frostman and Mirror, Mute, 3 operators who have been pretty identical for right now. Now we're finally the Wamai, like a defender that actually get rid of maze if they even brought them. Now there are only 2 explosive on Team PDF sides, which are on the Sophia. And
They're putting
well, that's
2
it.
frost mats here. The thing is, I didn't really see the value of the frost mats. They're not really getting a lot of kills. They're just putting it down
5
there.
seconds remaining.
They're just
I feel
putting
like-
it down for putting it down.
Yeah, the frost mats are
Attackers
like
are
a
moving
psychological
to defuse the
war
bomb.
again. Like, what if? It's always what ifs. And also, although the frost mat doesn't get like, any kill, like we have seen 1 down by the frost mat in this 8 rounds, 8.5 I guess. Like, but there's a big morale deboost for the person who actually stepped in and like. If your team is not well managed, maybe they'll just scream at the player who stepped in the frostbat, which will really make them lose their confidence for the game. But now we're seeing players being pretty careful as Mirror, with Frost brought every single round. I feel like, yeah, they should take it away.
Oh, now they're heading
Now,
to the best
again-
room. They actually got the control here because he droned it out.
Yep, Team TF with the good north side drone now are looking to push on to potentially library.
They can eventually take this frost out. Like,
They're
right here,
gonna,
right
yeah,
now.
they're using this library hall frost, like shield hold, but this time again
Flash.
with only 2 explosives.
Oh, she's droned out.
Yeah, she's
2
thrown out
people
and
with- oh,
their
that's
potential
right there.
ADS. Potential magnets, and now the Soviet gets a pretty easy kill onto the frost.
Now
But this
library.
is teamwork. This is a teamwork we need to see. Team PDF getting a round back.
Even if Havana died in that, they were gonna trade it.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good trade, but now this one is unanswered for right now.
Setting my +1.
Alibi with the panic. Like, what do you call it again? Like, what do you call the alibi? thing
Alibi?
again?
Yeah,
Yeah, just an alibi.
The
Let's just call
hologram.
it an alibi.
Yeah.
A hologram, yeah. And now, like,
Finally
we're
some
seeing
vertical plays.
yeah, vertical plays. Like, now this, like, they're
accomplished
doing
nothing
half of the
though.
job, but, like, where are the nades to actually get Mira out of her place? Mira just gonna sit there. But no Sophia stuns is gonna scare them. There's the hatch
Opened up
opening up.
hatch. Now they have a lot of control here.
Yep.
Find some vertical
Sophia
plays.
one
Actually
time
getting some
to the
impact.
Natural self misses. And now Wamai is also killed by the EMP, which is
Oh,
quickly
spots the leg,
refragged.
but she didn't see it.
Now Sophia's looking at the
Oh,
Looking
they're
downwards.
not picking up the diffuser.
Is the diffuser like cold? They say like dead in enemy territory.
Nice one tap! Oh, that's the big pick. That's the big pick.
That's going into highlight reels if there's one. If
That's
you're
a big
not,
pick.
yeah, if you're not familiar with Siege's geometry, then your field of view is
15 seconds remaining.
located on the middle of your head.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Time might actually be.
Yeah, so you have to stay away from like, hostage.
Oh no, not
5
again.
seconds remaining.
They found the mute drone on the
time.
floor, but now there's an alibi. But the diffuser
The
went
time!
nowhere.
The diffuser! I called it. They didn't pick up the
At 30
diffuser
seconds,
even when
the
they had
Sophia
control
just
of it.
went down without
Yes,
the
she just went
diffuser,
down without the diffuser and they lost
which
because
is
of it.
well. Yeah, we saw them with the good drone plays, but they lost it at the diffuser, which is pretty shameful.
Finally at match
Yeah,
point.
what a shame.
Match
Like,
point
they-
for SSD. This is
They
so
could've put
unexpected.
it back. Now Team SSD with a potential to end this first match first map right here.
Flawless
We're
defense
seeing-
side right now.
Yeah,
They're
we're seeing
working.
more focus on anti-nades on the side of Team SSD with with only 2 nades brought again. Now the alibi got
Here comes the 6 picks. Oh,
a Rooney.
Rooney.
Yup, Rooney became like a really good addition to the defenders.
But look at the response from PDF. They basically got one person who can deal with those.
Attackers
I mean,
have
every
located
single
deal with
person
them
can
at
deal
all.
with a Rooney case, if you're not familiar with, is a 30-second, it's like laser, 30-second refresh after you immediately throw the nade for yourself into the gate, causing 40
Let's
damage.
see this Rooney setup.
And now they're just
Just the
giving
main gate.
drones away for free. With 9 flashmans on the side of Team PDF, I think they're gonna get rid of the Rooney case pretty
This
easily.
passive is huge.
Yeah. Like, one thing about it is like her fist, which is, well, can also
5
help to
seconds
do
to go.
slight setups. and that's why I think Aruni is a pretty
Attackers are
powerful
moving out to locate a
asset
bomb
to
and defuse it.
defend his team. Like Aruni can just pop a hatch and instantly go downward without anyone helping. And that was literally 0 wall denial done by Team PDF or Team SSD, but I think that's fine because Team PDF ain't opening the walls, they're just opening the hatches for right now. We haven't seen the actual impact on the
Hibana
side
did
walls.
open one wall. The Hibana did open a wall
yeah,
in the
on the-
previous
on the
round, but they
right
didn't
setup.
do anything with it.
Yeah, they
In the
didn't like,
basement.
they didn't give them any advantage. It's just another door which defenders can shoot easily through. They're not seeing any
There's
impactful
control.
like
Oh,
close.
just misses her.
And now Sophia challenges onto the library stairs and well gives up.
The second floor is actually
It's a
completely
basic
clear.
cleared. Yeah, it's clear. But with defenders sitting, with Legion sitting behind the bar in the first floor, now Hibana with nice engagement and gets the frag early. They've also opened the wall to the site, but this time they really need to act
Attackers
on
have
it.
located a
Wait,
bomb.
the bug brought the DMR.
That's
Oh.
actually not. No, that's
choke,
that's
big
real
choke.
bad. That's really bad.
Yep. Yeah, actually.
This is really bad.
Buck with
No
the
drones. No
yeah,
drones.
the Buck with the DMR hops into a window. That doesn't make any sense.
All right. At least she got something back. At least PDF
Yeah,
got
the
something
Hibana
back.
carrying this round with now both frags.
Oh, the
There's
bandit
another
potentially. Oh, not the bandit. Jaeger. The Jaeger. Oh, that's. Oh,
Big
many
misinformation
misplays,
on
man.
both
They're
sides.
peeking
Located
everything.
by
Blind.
attackers.
They're really.
Yeah.
Two. She
We're on
may
the
be able to
flank
get
drones.
these. She has a really nice angle with this prone. But the Hibana is no slouch. She just gets
Yup.
that hit easily.
I mean, her really strong doesn't really help. Like, she moves slower, her hand gets seen first. And now we're seeing it
Now this
execute.
looks like a round for PDF.
Yep. Nitro doesn't have any kill, but only
Ran
damages the
right
line.
through. Okay.
Attackers are activating bomb diffuser.
Nice pick.
Oh,
Look at this. High
with the
APM.
SSD-12.
Look at this APM. Go, go, go.
sees the back.
Look at his speed.
That's it.
Can he get this clutch? This clutch is actually winnable now.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. Line just happened.
He sees him! She sees him! He sees him! That's so unfortunate. He got
yeah.
2 picks. One, he actually saw him there. Probably just an
Also,
X-ray
like,
doing
the
good work for
warden's
us though.
choice of... I feel like they like shotguns because the warden went with the shotgun and the
Rook went with the
SMG-12.
shotgun. The Rook went with
Yup,
the shotgun.
the
Everyone's
Pulse went
going
with the shotgun. I mean,
Pulse going with
Siege-
shotgun is pretty reasonable.
I won't bring the shotgun if I'm the Pulse, but I mean the Pulse one is like fine, but everything else, or maybe the Ella is also fine because
Here
the
comes the
shotgun goes
Ash.
burr. Yep, and now we have an Ash main. Can the Vigil from Team PDF, the big clutch of Team PDF, actually clutch again on the attack with a Monty 6 picked away? Why did they 6 pick away the Legion? It doesn't make sense. Like Legion stops.
They prefer the
Shield.
Rook. Both teams prefer the Rook.
Like, I know they're not
Attackers
hitting
need to
their
locate
shots
and defuse
absolutely
bombs.
every time, but they
Alright, now. Alright, for SS. Okay.
well,
Slight misplay. It's okay. Who needs the help?
yeah, it's not
The
about
help. SSD
Like,
just
this-
trying to give PDF a chance here.
5 FPS.
Some
Drop is so
complaints
severe. Oh yeah,
From
With the
PDF.
new maps,
Unfortunate.
yeah, I'm really-
Unfortunate.
the new maps are way too fancy for them, I guess, in a way. Like, the textures are better, there are more details of the fighting and stuff. And now another free drone.
10 seconds left.
They're actually not getting info of the drones and getting them
Yeah.
destroyed at the same
Like,
time.
5
Obviously,
seconds.
those
It's a
drones are
basement
really.
site. They don't have to actually get drones in to know what site they're holding. If they
Attackers'
got
objective is
the-
to locate a bomb.
They only
and
lost
defuse
one.
it.
They only lost one.
Yeah, but
So I
one
think
is
it's
one.
fine.
But
For
like,
now.
Yeah, for now. Are we seeing garage hole like from the main garage? Nope. And Ella lurking with the shotgun. If Ella gets a drone again, she's gonna cause mayhem in the final minute.
The Jaeger is the only one really actively holding B.
I mean, this site doesn't really helped. And now we're seeing, well, PDF gets the wall open quick.
This is pretty. The Jaeger's gonna feel a lot of pressure right now.
The Jaeger
A
should
lot of pressure. This isn't an angle he should be peeking.
If Anna had an ACOG and Ace got a 2x scope, I don't think, like,
He really shouldn't be peeking this.
he shouldn't peek it unless he's like.
If he can do it,
Yep. Also look at the scoreboard. Like Hibana 12 kills, 6 deaths.
he can do it. He can totally do it.
These are big dragons on the other side.
The ace is slow peeking a lot.
Also, like, can we respond to the chat?
A
The
bomb
use of
is
skins.
located.
Is it allowed?
Most of them are using skins.
No, like gun skins are fine in training setting, but only default like operator skin is allowed. So we need to get a bit of clarification on that, because like if you look at Steam guys, there's a literal guide that tells you how to camouflage yourself.
Emperor line skins. Okay, that's free for
And
touch.
well, that's just bad intel. Like, why would you pick with a shotgun? It doesn't make sense. It wasn't a long
This is gonna work.
But that's
Actually gonna take off.
Yeah, they're trying to get the res, but they stick there, well, behind out. So they just got another easy kill with Lion still down at big main garage. They can't pick back up without being shot. And Lion
That's
sees the
nice.
head
That's
and gets
nice.
the
That's
kill.
really nice.
Yep.
Now they have the
to hold
advantage.
angle. Yeah, it's a 2
The lion has
versus
20
3.
HP. If they can do something
Headshot
about this.
is pretty good. It's a headshot game, so that's it.
Probably blinded by the teammates.
Flashback. It just makes it one.
That's some pre-fire. And that's
Ooh,
an
the
easy
Jaeger
round.
getting
There we
the final
go.
kill.
That's
And
GG.
that's GG's for the first. So yeah, I think you have to tell them about the skin. Like, these are all skins. Like, every single one of them is not the default except the mutes. So, well. We need some clarification, I feel like. Now, on the side of Team PDF, like, only 2 players stepped up, which is kinda a shame, because, well, the visual of Team PDF really like helped to bring some rounds nearly back to the finish line with a missed visual ace at round number 3. We were getting a clarification from one of the esports club guys, like, skins are allowed, but just some of them aren't. So I feel like need to be a bit more specific, like which ones aren't, like camo ones, or
Alright.
yeah, it was a pretty even like display from Team SSD. Also, like, everyone got on the board, everyone got like pretty